Angela, the tactical teams are still out here. We have tactical teams from Kinston Police, Lenoir County Sheriff's Office, and the State Bureau of Investigation. Now, for the past half hour, we've heard about 5 very loud bangs that have echoed throughout the neighborhood. I'm going to zoom in on my camera so that you can take a look at what is going on up there. The tactical teams are still out there. There was a robot that was out patrolling the scene just a few moments ago. Excuse me as I try to get this camera going. So you can see the tactical teams out there right now. Now, what we understand is we spoke to Sheriff Hill. He tells us that shortly late last night, Sheriff Hill says late last night, reports of a domestic disturbance they heard at least St. John's Road, where they're at right now. The sheriff reports David Tiller was chasing his wife with an axe. His deputies got an arrest warrant and tried. Oh, hold on. Put me back live. Put me back live. We have something going on over there. Put me back on live. You can see we have SWAT officers right now. They are looks like they are trying to enter the house. There you can see right there right now. We heard a lot of loud bangs earlier. You can see the SWAT tactical officers. Looks like they are about to approach the house, and we're not sure what is going to happen right now. But just to give some background, we do know that they did respond to that domestic disturbance, and his deputies got an arrest warrant, and they tried to serve it throughout the day, but the sheriff says Tiller won't come out of his home. He says that Tiller made threats to law enforcement, and he apparently is in possession of several firearms. That's according to Sheriff Hill. The sheriff believes Tiller is an ex-Marine, intoxicated and suffering from PTSD. He says his deputies were in contact with Tiller initially, but for the past couple hours, they haven't heard from him. We've seen a robot go around patrolling the neighborhood surrounding the house and looking around the house. And right now, it looks like they are still. And let me give me just 1 second. Let me just adjust my camera. This is as far as I can go. But right now you can see that the SWAT officers are around one of the windows of the house. We're not sure what's going on. Yes.
Brandon, this is Angela right now talking to you. From my view, it appears there is a suspect on the ground. Is that what you're seeing through your camera right now?
It's hard to see through my camera, but it looks like they are crowding around. I'm going to try to adjust right now. It looks like they're crowding around.
The picture looks pretty
good
from our vantage point, so you don't have to mess with the camera. We have a very good shot from what we're seeing on our monitors here. From what we see, it does appear that those, it looks like whoever's on the scene right now, that law enforcement does have someone in custody, and they're entering the house right now.
Yeah, there is someone that they are taking away from the house. I'm going to wait to see if Sheriff Hill will get me a confirmation that if that is indeed the individual that that has been responsible, what they believe for this standoff. You can see there are tactical officers outside right now, and I believe it looks like there were some that entered the actual home. So we'll wait to get confirmation from Sheriff Hill about what we're seeing right now.
And just a recap of what we are seeing, Brandon Goldner is on the scene of what we're being told is a standoff in the Lenoir County area right off of 258 Elise S. Jones Road. That's about 2 miles north of Woodington Middle Road. Yesterday, deputies responded to this scene where we don't know if that is the suspect or not, but there has been a man identified as David Tiller who apparently chased his wife around with an axe on Sunday. We're looking live now at a standoff from that home where we do know Lenoir County deputies were involved in a standoff tonight after a man, once again, David Tiller, apparently chased his wife around with an axe on Sunday night. This is all coming from the sheriff's office there of what we know. Our Brandon Goldner is live on the scene where it appears Lenoir County deputies have a man in custody. This all happened around 6 o'clock today. It began rather at 6 o'clock today. We're going to continue to follow that story. If anything else comes out, Brandon Goldner, we will come back out to you. Just keep in contact with our crews in the producer's booth, and we will get back with you. For now, Brandon, if you want to wrap up what you're seeing out there for us.
Yeah, Angela, right now we can see that there looks like a huge robot. I know they said that they've been using it to patrol the area, but they do have a huge robot. And they do have the tactical officers around the area. So again, I'll keep you guys updated on what happens here in the neighborhood. For now, we are live in Lenoir County. Brandon Goldner, 9 on your side.
Thank you very much, Brandon. Again, it's a scene we are actively covering. We will bring you the latest as the story is developing live in Lenoir County.